Northampton will go the other way.
That's a key, Gary. That one fell to him, but you're going to have to see him an awful lot. Northampton staff was telling me that they would not hesitate to go on a box on Scholl if he, really began to kill him.
From the outside, shot by Dobish won't go, and Scholl's there to get the rebound. Box isn't nearly as effective on a big guy as it is on a guy out front.
Absolutely, especially since they're so used to playing that post area anyhow.
That was post area, right? Not posterior. That's a little concern. Jimmy Green, he had a wide open jumper and it would not fall. So both teams coming up empty so far as we played a minute.
Northampton in the past, I mean right up to this year, always been a great three-shooting team. They're always around the tops in three shooters. This year it seems to have deserted them somewhat.
Their leading three-point shooter is Brent Surfos with 48 of them. Another missed opportunity. As Caesar takes it all away, and the follow by Chrisman will go. And finally, somebody gets on the board.
That's what you call an opportunity basket. Caesar really got nailed after he released. Ball bounced hard off the rim, and there was Chrisman.
Dobish and Surfos out front. That's Knobloch. Whitehall in the match.
It's nice for Scholl playing in that middle right now. Hardly has to work at all, Gary, because Neff is simply rolling ball side to ball side.
The match is a nice defense to play. You save a lot of energy if you play it correctly, and it's still extremely effective.
Caesar stitches on his head. Now he caught one in the eye.
Caesar's going to get a hack. As a foul will be on Dobish. That's his first, and Joel will go to the line. Dick, he went to visit a friend who had, I think, been in the hospital.
Yep, post-operative on a ligament tear.
So he went to the house. Guy had low ceilings. Joel jumped up in the air and smashed his head on the ceiling. 7 stitches.
They were cavorting, believe me. Got the straight scoop from Fast Eddie.
Eddie Delgado, who is looking at some knee surgery soon.
Yeah, he's going to get scoped very, very shortly.
I asked him what role he's playing right now since he can't suit up. And he said he's the trash talker. He sits on the end of the bench.
He looks like one of the Smith brothers for the cough drops.
Now, there's no way Edwin's going to soothe you like a cough drop might. 4-0 Whitehall. 14 straight wins by the Zephyrs over Northampton.
Got to be so crisp when you're going against that matchup.
Trying to
the shorter the
solve.
pass, the more you can move against it.
Jump shot, Sugra. Yes, he hits the triple. His 16th of the year.
Continuing from the other night, where he left off in a career game.
And that made Whitehall very nervous when he had that game the other night. And we're going to get a foul on Sugra, and he says, I had all ball. Or check it on Surfos, not Sugra. Scholl. Caesar. Scholl. Caesar.
Good two-man game.
Comes up short, slapped around, Dobish. Whitehall 1 for 5 from the field. Northampton 1 for 4 from the field.
Northampton doing a good job blocking out on the board so far.
The winner of this one gets the winner of Liberty Parkland being played as we speak. And that shot by Neff would not fall. Rebound controlled by Hoffman. Haven't called Ryan's name yet. There's Scholl, short, gets it back. There's Scholl, not short.
So you concentrate going up and blocking, Gary, and here's the pressure after the score. And you lose Scholl in the process as he goes around the second effort.
Token pressure by Whitehall, and yet it bothered Northampton a bit. Pinking it around the perimeter. Neff can't get it down. Shook loose. And Green comes up with a rebound.
Northampton simply going side to side around the perimeter with the ball. They got 2 men in the post now. They have Barnhart and Neff.
Crispin and Shaw play catch to Green. And it'll be Chris Fetter coming into the ball game as Matt Shaw drops a triple. 24th of the year.
Fetter usually comes in, Gary, for his shooting ability. Like to utilize him at the end of a quarter. This time you're looking at the 3-minute mark.
All Northampton has so far is a triple by Sugra. Quick move. Good defense by Crispin. Knobloch made the move, but Crispin didn't buy it. It'll be Whitehall basketball.
Thought it tipped his finger. It really didn't.
So did Mike Schneider. Might give him Bob Bennett an earful. Crispin on the out-of-bounds play. Caesar got decked somehow.
Tell you, if Northampton wants to launch some bombs from three land, Zephyr's a little flat right now on their match.
Whitehall has not taken full advantage of what has been a real offensive slump here by Northampton. There's a pull-up jumper that won't go. Back of iron. Jimmy Green with another rebound. His second. Ryan Hoffman, great pass, and Joel Caesar couldn't catch it. First turnover by Whitehall.
Boy, that was a picture right here, planned too. Just couldn't control.
We have a 20-second timeout called by Northampton, and we'll take a timeout. Stay with us.
You don't have to wait till 2000 to drive a 2000 model year Subaru. Just come into Becker Subaru today for the biggest selection of brand new redesigned Subarus in the East. Like the hot new all-wheel drive Outback with air, alloy wheels, cassette, and more. Order your Outback today for only $20,995. The 2000 Subarus are here, and they're already marked down to the lowest prices you'll find anywhere, and only at Becker Subaru in West Colesville.
There's a reason Overhead Door of Allentown is called the original. That's because we're the leader in the industry. Our superior construction, innovative technology, and professional sales and service set us apart. Our customers ask if they can have beauty and still have security. Once an overhead door, the answer is yes. Now that's original. The genuine, the original Overhead Door of Allentown. Look for us in the yellow pages under doors.
Let's go get Yakult. You know it's always been the best. Let's go get Yakult for quality that beats the rest. They got cheesesteaks, French fries. The famous Yakult hot dog is known worldwide. Let's go get Yakult. The secret sauce is one of a kind.
Yakult's, an Allentown tradition.
Good credit deserves good rates at Brown Daub Dodge and Bath. They'll get you great rates on your new car or truck. Rebates as high as $2,000. Financing as low as 0.9%. If you have good credit, you deserve good service. Call Gary Bennett at Brown Daub Dodge, 610-837-8619. For your clean deal, come to Brown Daub Dodge, where reputation is everything. Mike Schneider using a 22nd timeout to talk a little offense.
And there's your Zephyr token pressure again. Just bothers you coming up.
Crispin, I believe, will commit this foul.
And one of the things Michael may have talked about is if we can't get the jumper, let's go to the drive game. Need a lot of points on that board.
They're going to call it on Shaw, so he got in there a little late. and committed to hack over the back. Sugarlow will go to the line. He's the only kid on the board. And makes the foul shot. Zach is a 71% foul shooter. Thanks to Jim Lindenmoyer for all his help getting the stats ready for Northampton. And Whitehall doesn't keep any.
2 soft rolls, 2 shooter touches.
Dick, that's one of the legacies you left behind that has to change.
No, I did it. I did it every night after a game.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. About 4M, I just didn't publicize
Just didn't tell anybody.
That's right. I want to be corrected.
9-5. Schultz. Caesar, pull-up jump shot.
range.
You know, not everything you did was good.
Schultz turned good feeder there.
11-5, Whitehall. We approach the final minute, 1:10. Neff. No. Good rebound, Knobloch, yes.
Knobloch plays strong. He's been banged up quite a bit this year. Neffy's getting some quality shots there, Gary. He's going to have to hit him.
Hey, it hasn't been a great quarter for Northampton, and they're only down 4. Whitehall playing for a last shot. Because we said that in game 1 between Deriff and Easton, and nobody played for a last shot. Deriff won that one 61-51. They'll take on Pottsville or Pocono Mountain on Wednesday night. Site to be determined.
Oh. Michael doesn't like Huffman's pushing off.
Wide open Huffman. Puts it up and drills it. And doesn't leave enough time for the kids. 13-7. Whitehall on top of Northampton. Stay with us.
If you don't replace your air and oil filters regularly, you might as well drive your car off a cliff. Because dirt can really mess up an engine. Fram Extra Life air filters and Fram Extra Guard oil filters keep out dirt best to protect your engine. Fram, America's #1 premium brand. Pay a little now or a lot later.
Are you an athlete if you only play for bragging rights? What if you inherit your uniform? Are you an athlete if your toughest competition is yourself? What if your role model doesn't even play a sport? Or if you don't play sports at all anymore? Are you an athlete? Always. Russell Athletic, durable clothing made for the long run.
Available at Bethlehem Sporting Goods.
Perhaps the greatest upholstery and leather collection available today can now be seen at one place, the Main Street Gallery in Emmaus. Hi, I'm Nancy Ritter. At the Main Street Gallery, we're proud to show you Pennsylvania House's great selection of fine quality crafted furniture and their hundreds and hundreds of fabrics, styles, and colors that no other manufacturer can offer. And right now, it's all on sale, so you better hurry to the Main Street Gallery in Emmaus.
We are back. Mike Davis Auto Sales is with us. If you're looking for a quality used car, stop into Mike Davis Auto Sales at Schott Avenue and Mickley Road in Whitehall, where you'll be guaranteed an honest and fair price. Mike Davis has everything from compacts to minivans, and most carry warranties. Financing can be arranged. Make your next used car purchase at Mike Davis Auto Sales. You won't regret it. Mike Davis Auto Sales is a family-owned business run by Mike and Bonnie Davis since 1983. Full notary service is available. Northampton shot 20% in the first quarter to Whitehall's 45%. And Dick, Mike was not pleased with his defense at the end of that period.
Absolutely. He really got in the face of a couple of people. Huffman not noted, as a perimeter shooter, a prime shooter, but he came up with a career game last time with 14, and here he ends the first quarter on a patterned last shot offense. Okay, you talk about finesse ball handling. Both teams, turnovers. Whitehall won. That's it for the quarter.
Wow, great fake. Unable to finish is Sugra, but he's still battling, and he'll get the bucket, and he gets fouled. Zach Sugra with 7 of the 9 Northampton points.
And the other big numbers, rebounds. Almost 2-to-1 Zephyrs in the first quarter. We watch the rebound. Sugar stays with it. Good second effort. In fact, all of their baskets have come on second effort.
Matt Shaw, Richard, with his second foul.
9 ribbies for Zeps. First 8 minutes. Everybody involved. Everyone has at least 1, 4 guys with 2.
Sugar is only 5 points behind Whitehall. 13-10. Sugar has 8. Caesar. Shaw has to be very careful now not to pick up a third. Bad pass. Quickly down the floor. Second turnover, Whitehall. That shot would not fall for Surfox.
Whitehall playing a lot of two-man basketball here. Scholl and Caesar with the offense. It's Neff on Scholey right now.
Hoffman.
And Feder on Caesar.
Crispin, Caesar open. Jumper won't go. There's Shaw. Shaw tried to drop the ball down to Hoffman, who was in no position to shoot it. And the shot by Green will not go. Surfoss with a rebound. Surfoss with a 17-footer.
Must get something out of him, Gary. That one was well done with a crossover fake and then short pull-up jumper. Good job. Picture play.
Northampton has scored the first 5 points of this quarter. Whitehall yet to get on the board in the second period. Shaw, nothing. 13-12, and Northampton can take their first lead of the game. Dobish does not get it. Jimmy Green, no advantage. Green goes anyway. Drops it off. Back outside. The shot by Caesar won't go. And a foul on Crispin.
I tell you, both teams getting what they want, especially the perimeter stuff, Gary. That was the last time down. Surfoss came right up to Caesar and got the look he wanted. Chad Wolf heading into the Zephyr lineup.
Wolf is in. Nobody's left yet. Crispin will. Chad, 6-foot junior. Dobish to Knobloch. Dobish open again. Comes up short. Jim Michael's not a real good shot. Knobloch, however, is pretty strong right there. Timeout. 22nd timeout by the Whitehall Zephyrs as Northampton has their first lead of the game. 14-13 as they are on a 7-0 run. The light and tasty aroma of seafood can really brighten mealtime menus. To add flavor to your meals, put a convenient stop on your shopping list at Heckenberger's Seafood in the Allentown Fairgrounds Farmers Market. Heckenberger's carries a wide variety of fresh and frozen seafood and fish, including clams, filet, whole fish, shrimp, crab meat, and live lobsters. That's Heckenberger's Seafood at the Allentown Farmers Market. Proprietors are Bubba and Sandy Adams. We're in trouble now. Plattenberg and Tracy putting their heads together.
Oh, yeah, nothing and nothing still makes 0, Gary. I tell you, Northampton got a couple good looks there. I tell you, boards even up too. They're starting to even up, Paulie. They're coming back with some good boards. Both teams playing well, just not shooting the shot, hitting the shot.
There goes Shaw inside for the strong arm bucket.
See, that's a big plus of Scholl. Play with his facing the basket or back to the basket. That time back to the basket, Neffy stays behind him, and he simply rolls and gets it in.
Last couple of shots were by Surfos, not Dobish. So let me correct that. Dobish right now not out there. Federer is on the floor. And we have a Whitehall foul. It's going to be on Ryan Hoffman. And Dick will get another look at it.
This is a good job. This is a good Northampton job. Really stays with it. Because Huffman won't pull any punches. He'll go after you. And on the third effort inside, you got Knobloch with the putback effort and the 2 shots.
Knobloch's a tough kid, Dick. Just the kind of kid you like hanging around underneath the basket.
Federer has been in a while now, Gary. Normally he comes in, I think he came in with about 3 to go in the first quarter. But they got to get something from Surfos. He's a real perimeter shooter. Leading scorer, leading 3 men.
Northampton 5 for 5 from the foul line. 16-15. As it's been an 8-2 quarter. And we're going to get a foul in the corner. That's one Northampton won't like, because Scholl was in no position to do anything that could hurt you.
Michael and staff certainly do not like that one.
It's on Federer, Dick.
Went for the double instead. You got a piece of the arm.
Scholl wants to go. He does go and does drop it. Matt Scholl has 9. He's got long arms, a thick body, and he's extremely agile, strong legs. Knobloch drops it to Federer. Sugra. Neff. Whitehall back up by 1. Knobloch, no harm, no foul. Pull up, Sugra. That won't go. Rebound, Jimmy Green again.
That's for a run.
Greeny has 4 rebounds in the game. Chrisman knifes his way inside and drops it.
Boy, they have gotten mileage out of that stuff. Chrisman inside, Scholl inside again.
That was not an easy move by Drew Chrisman. He just kept squeezing and squeezing until he got between the defenders. 19-16. From the outside, halfway down for Federer. And there's Neff with the rebound and a foul on Caesar.
Federer got to continue to take that one, guys. Just as Surfos got to continue to take it from the top. You can't stop. That's their salvation, really.
That was a game of millimeters, a little bit shorter, and that ball's down through the hole.
And hopefully you got a Neff and a Knobloch, around there to just kick him back in.
Neff is a 60% foul shooter. Jamer Barnhart coming in, a 6'3" junior, averaging 3 a game. He's coming in for the shooter.
Gave him a real yeoman's job the other night.
Neff misses both. Wow, Sugra takes a hard spill. And I'm not sure whether the floor was slippery or because it looked like Dickey, his legs just went out from under him. Watch this. Don't know. He may have had his leg locked up with Joel. So Whitehall will get the basketball on the violation.
And how about those 2 bonus free throws?
Both missed. First Both 2 misses by Northampton.
It's going to be Barnhart on Scholl.
Scholl comes up short. 3 minutes. Second period. 1916's Fs. Knobloch. Barnhart. Knobloch, good move. Won't go. Chrisman shakes it loose, but Knobloch gets it back. Offensive foul against John Knobloch.
They want to go to what they feel is a strength. If they can get second shot off the board, and they do it here, and then go right to the hole, and there's the offensive foul.
It's on Sugra. Mike Schneider not pleased with that call. We're very close to the Northampton bench from our vantage point right at midcourt. I thought the foul was really on Knobloch. I'm not quite sure how they called it on 22. And that's what the argument is right now. It is on Knobloch. His first. Sugar, let's erase his.
What it does gives the coach's staff a little more time to rake Mr. Easterling.
(19-16). Actually, both Ron Singer and Kenny had the same call, and Ron let Kenny call it, and then I think he was checking numbers there, a little confused by the numbers. Jimmy Green, pull up. Oh, that'll be a two-shot foul. As committing it is Fetter, his second. Smack. I think he had ball first, and then he hit his arm.
Well, they're going to line up for two. We're busy off to my right again, Gary.
Remember, every game could be Mike's last. He's going to get his money's worth.
Up and check back to the lineup, both out.
Greeny can put him up by 5. He does not. And the rebound by Sugra. Surfos will walk it up.
Still a very close ball game.
Two minutes to go. And it's been a typical Whitehall pace.
You know, and with that size that Northampton has and athletic ability, you would think 3 would be especially a big.
Surfos shook it loose, so the miss by Fetter gives him another opportunity. He doesn't get that one either, and Greeny's going to get fouled by Sugar on the reach.
You mean that leading boarder, Jim Green?
I think he has 5 rebounds.
He's dropping off in the match when they're shooting from his left side.
Non-shooting foul on the 6th. So Green will walk it up the floor, get picked up by Surfos.
Northampton with 2 more looks that time, Gary.
Caesar drops it off the shawl, straightens up, and comes up short. Whitehall not shooting the ball that well.
Well, it's man-to-man. They got a hand in the face. It's not a zone where you get that open look.
8 for 20. That's 40%. One minute to go. First half, very quick first half of basketball.
A show 1-4. Georgia staff with a 14 number. They got inside.
Nice pass, Barnhart. And we're going to get a foul on number 15, Chad Wolf.
Personal foul number 15.
That will send Jamer Barnhart to the line. 6'3" junior, 61% foul shooter. Northampton 6 for 8 from the foul line. And the gap can be cut to 2 here. It is. As Barnhart gets on the board with 2 points.
No hurry by the Zephyrs. As Northampton now goes zone.
And the Zeps, as they did in the first period, will play for a last shot. Ryan Hoffman drilled it with about 3 seconds left. And that right now, the difference in the ball game, 20-18. It's quiet here. I have headsets on. The only thing in here is Punkin breathing. They get the ball to Hoffman again. This time he does not get the shot, and it is a 20-18 halftime lead for the Whitehall Zephyrs over the Concrete Kids. We'll put those numbers together. We'll be right back.
What are you doing here at ABE Car Care Center?
I'm having my machine winterized with ABE Car Care's 12-point winter checkup.
Oh, they inspect your brakes, your battery, your tires, your wiper blades, the filter, everything.
Yep, they get it ready for all that ice, snow, and cold weather that's coming.
Well, you made a good decision to get it checked out before the bad weather gets here.
You know me, save money in the long run.
What do you do with all your money?
I'm saving for my pot of gold.
Go for the gold. You already got the pot.
Nice.
Are you looking for assisted living with more to offer? Look into Sacred Heart Assisted Living by the Creek. A gracious home-like setting with a variety of care levels. On-site medical, spiritual, and social services. Live independently, knowing that care is there if you need it. Call for a personal tour and rate information. Sacred Heart Assisted Living, with more to offer.
Call us, and we'll always deliver. That's because at Apgar Oil Company, you don't have to be an existing customer to receive sales or service from us. In fact, for over 50 years, Apgar Oil's team of professionals has serviced the entire Lehigh Valley area. And with our on-site, underground storage, we can always guarantee your delivery. Plus, we do electric heat to oil conversions for both commercial and residential accounts. Apgar Oil. Call us. 434-5195.
Well, it has been far from scintillating. 20-18 halftime score. Obviously a tight basketball game, and one would think Northampton very happy with a 2-point deficit right now. They're not shooting the ball very well, and to be only down by 2, and where you've only made 5 out of 21 shots, I would think Mike Schneider feels sort of good about that. Let's take a look at the individual numbers and see how both teams arrived at a rather meager 38 points. I know for you, Dick, this is a high-scoring affair.
Yeah, now let's not blame the lull just on, on the style and everything else. It is some poor shooting that we're seeing. That's going to be evidenced by all the rebounds in such a low-scoring game. Very unusual to see that. But look at Sugar. Sugar and Knobloch giving them something offensively. On the Whitehall side, it's still a Scholl thing. But they have been able to get inside a couple times with Chrisman and even with Scholl. Huffman has been banging too. But very, very cautious. Very, very let's stay close type of basketball game.
Yeah, and that sometimes is part of a strategy. Just be in it at the end. And certainly Northampton has been hanging around since this one started. And in fact, had themselves a 1-point lead at one time. Only to see Whitehall come back and get up by only a couple. So let's take a look at the team numbers. And there is a wide disparity in the shooting as Northampton, as we said, only 24%, Whitehall at 38%, but the kids have gone to the line a lot more. That's not typical Whitehall basketball.
Right. If you're a Kid fan, you're saying Surfos has to do better, much do better. He's one field goal, that being a 2-pointer. You know he's going to hit. But the good part about him, you're going to say, wow, 9 times against a Whitehall defense. Yeah, they have been able to get to the line, and that has been a big plus for Northampton, and really is the item that has kept them in the game.
Well, I don't think there's going to be all that much change in strategy. This appears to be the way this one's going to unfold, 20-18. So let's see if, much like the one about 10 days ago, whether it comes down to a final shot by somebody in black or somebody in the white and Zephyr Maroon. Stay with us. We'll be back. 20-18 Whitehall at halftime.
Hartzell's Pharmacy is family-owned.
We live in, work, and support our community. The pharmacists at Hartzell's do more than fill your prescriptions. They can give you peace of mind by offering a drug use review. Medications, compounded prescriptions, hormone replacement therapy, and flavoring of your medications are just a few of our specialties. Hartzell's has made the commitment to natural products. We carry a complete line of herbal products, vitamins, minerals, and homeopathic formulas. When it's personalized service you're looking for, request Hartzell's. Our team of professionals will be glad to assist you.
For Allentown Transmissions, here's Bob Seifert.
Other shops try to do everything. At Allentown Transmissions, we only do transmissions. At Allentown Transmissions, we can tell a difference between a minor or a major problem, so you don't have to pay for services you don't need. We know our customers are satisfied because most of our work is referral. At Allentown Transmissions, we don't have the high overhead of a franchise shop, so we can pass the savings along.
What do you see? They're not just houses. They're a reflection of your lifestyle. Spectrum Homes has designed a customer-oriented approach to home building, involving your unique ideas to create a home for the way you live. We offer homes with realistic estimates, top-quality features, and exciting new home plans for the year 2000. Now what do you see? See yourself at Walnut Ridge in Whitehall. Visit our model home or see us at SpectrumHomes.com.
If Shoremark Anything Goes carpet is tough enough to withstand the foot traffic of Atlanta's International Airport, imagine how great it will look in your home. Shoremark Anything Goes won't mat or crush like other carpets. It's the best performing carpet you can buy. So you can count on lasting beauty even if your home's like Grand Central Station. Shoremark, a name you can stand on.
Visit our new expanded showroom, North 3rd Street in Whitehall.
We are back. We welcome you back. 20-18 is our halftime score. Tuesday night, we will be at Liberty for Shore live, as we will have for you the Saucon Valley boys against the Bethlehem Catholic boys. That game scheduled for 8 o'clock. That's 3A boys. We'll also have 4A girls, Whitehall against the Emmaus. And we may find our way over here to Parkland for Stroudsburg Liberty girls and Central Catholic Lehighton boys. Plenty of basketball in the next few weeks. Northampton has the basketball and can quickly tie this game up. They will not. Jimmy Green with a steal. First turnover. And Greeny wants to go. Drops it back to Joel Caesar. Caesar, Shaw, Green, Hoffman, and Chrisman for Whitehall. Nope. Go ahead, Dick.
And Northampton stays man-to-man, Joey. Little hard.
So let's give those men. Dobish, Sugra, Surfas, Knobloch, and Neff.
Same starters. Zephyrs, same 5 that they started with. Hey, they're picking up man-to-man. Look at Whitehall.
Yeah, they're going to stay in that.
No.
Yeah.
Now we go back.
Good cut inside. Surfas, or check it, Sugar has it blocked. And Green brings it down the floor.
Well, Jimmy Green did not get his name in many offensive categories in that first half, but boy, he did well off the boards, did well handling the ball, and even a couple times to break.
Trying to find Shaw.
Yeah, that's bad play, guys.
Neff on a reach around.
They're going to call that every time.
Personal foul, number 54.
Green with 1 point in the first half, but 5 rebounds. For a point guard, that's like 20 rebounds.
You're telling me. Ooh, pushed off.
He brings that arm up. They don't seem to call anything unless he makes the contact, which is correct. Hoffman drops it off. Chrisman, rare outside jumper. Rattles it, puts it down. 4-point Whitehall lead, and they're going to try to create a few turnovers. Northampton has turned it over twice already.
That's his shot.
That's not a turnover.
That is his shot.
That's a turnover to the scoreboard. Brent Surfas.
Very, very proficient.
For our very astute viewers, you may notice that the basketball in this half is much darker than the basketball in the first half. That's because each team chooses the ball for one half. Good hustle by Dobish. Second Whitehall turnover.
That's big turnover, too. I can tie this game.
This is the third opportunity Northampton's had to tie it in this half. Shot won't drop. Quickly down the floor. Hoffman drops it off. Chrisman wants to go. 360 and won't drop.
Nice play. Good spin move. Simply didn't fall.
Neff. Knobloch. That was a tough catch. And hold everything. We're going to get a foul. And I'm not sure it's going to be Chrisman. His second. Team's first. Watch 55. Over the top of Dobish.
Northampton coming out with a lot of 1-4 sets, Gary, are here in the third quarter. And Whitehall matching it.
Knobloch wants to go, does. Can't drop it. But there's Dobish again inside. From the outside, that comes up short for Surfox. Inside, up and in. Basket's good, out of the pack is Sugra.
A bundle of boards. And they stayed with it. Got themselves a tie game.
22-22. Two teams will go out of the districts in 4A boys.
You had that reach around personal on Neff, and now you got a little reach near the half court. You know, you're saying, well, gee whiz, they need nothing now. Yeah, but when you look up in the fourth quarter and they're in that one-on-one situation, you say there are two of the throws that put me there.
Here comes Mr. Activity, Julius Johnson, into the game. He can usually create a little Whitehall excitement. Whether it be rebounding, slashing, hitting a jumper. There's Caesar, no. There's Johnson.
Up tempo. And up in the air for the board.
Julius was wide open, but
bet he was.
Nobody could see him. Shaw up and in. Shaw's easiest shot of the night. So Johnson makes his presence known immediately with a rebound that gets Whitehall a deuce. Neff, 16 feet away, won't go. Shaw with a rebound. Hoffman comes up with a rebound. No, check it. Hoffman with a rebound, not Shaw.
You know, Neff's had 3 of those good looks, Gary, right from the top of the circle. In fact, top of the foul line.
Northampton stays man-to-man. Johnson has it. There's a quick turnaround. Won't go. Neff with a rebound.
And he posted. They went inside to him.
And a quick 5 minutes has gone by in the third. Deeriff has a spot Wednesday night. They won by 10 over Easton. Not a bad move by Dobish.
Good entry. Good penetration. The only penetration that Northampton's made is down the key. And I tell you, it's been there for them.
Third tie of the game. Caesar. Nice drive. And he'll get fouled on the play. It's going to be on Dobish. That's Dobish's third.
That is his third. That is his team's third. Caesar on the line, 2.
You're going to bring Dobish down for some instruction. Now, he settled out in the first half, remember, first quarter with Federer, and second quarter.
Caesar 3 for 3 from the line, looking for his 6th point. He has it. Joel stepped to the foul line and made a few huge foul shots to beat Stroudsburg 64-61 in the Mountain Valley Conference Championship. Can Northampton take the lead? They cannot on the triple by Dobish. Jimmy Green, crossover, drops it to Hoffman. Shaw. Caesar. Johnson really getting tangled up with Sugra. Shaw, jumper. Yeah. 13 for Matt Shaw.
Boy, you think you're on to him and, able to block and everything else, but he's just so good making that decision.
Inside Knobloch, and he's going to get a foul on Hoffman, his 2nd.
Personal foul on number 33, Ryan Hoffman. That's his 2nd.
Knobloch goes to the line. He's 2 for 2.
Tell you, you have pretty young officials when you see them get work like this.
Northampton shooting well from the line, 8 for 10, and can get to within 2 again. Will not. Lead is 3.
How about those guards for Whitehall, leading rebounders?
Caesar, Green. Shaw puts it up with the big hands. Neff with a big rebound.
Good, strong rebound by Neff.
5 rebounds for Neff.
Jamer Barnhart going to be into the Northampton lineup on the next whistle.
Knobloch, good move. Can't finish. Neff shakes it loose but knocks it out of bounds. (28, 25, 46.6). Will the Zepps hold again, Richard?
I would think so.
They're in those spots on the floor.
Well, they're spread out to 4. I asked Jerry what he expected defensively earlier in the week. He nailed it right in the head. He said we're going to see a man.
Right now, you're seeing the stand-around defense and the stand-around offense. It will get started here. Reach around. Northampton. Oh, that may not have been necessary. That came a little early. So I think this period's going to end 28-25. We got a half a second on the clock. It was an 8-7 period in favor of Whitehall. Stay with us.
Catch the best doggy in town at Willie Joe's. Whether it's steak sandwiches, hamburgers, or our world-famous chili dogs, try for yourself what everyone is raving about. We've been an Allentown tradition since 1945 with our original store at 15th and Liberty Streets, or try our store on Lehigh Street, just off of Route 309 next to Redner's, where you can also enjoy the best steamed clams in town or an ice-cold drink. Stop by Willie Joe's today. We're not just another fast food place. We're great food, fast.
At Hoke & Roble Insurance, we know you buy insurance for protection. So when you've got trouble, you get fast, local claim service. You can't buy this personal service by dialing an 800 number, and you can't order it over the internet. Only your independent Erie insurance agent gives you this superior service at competitive rates. Hoke & Roble Insurance, a promise of service you can count on. Call Chris Roble in the Lehigh Valley for a quote today.
You're watching Lehigh Valley's live wire of communications, RCN4, the home of District 11 sports and the Lafayette College Leopards, America's first choice in cable, phone, and internet.
We are back. There's Jim Lindemoyer. I will not do a Northampton game without calling that guy. He's got every stat you ever saw in your whole life. I think he sent me about a 55-page stat sheet the other day.
You want those hand delivery. You don't want that postage expenses.
Dayco's Auto Body Shop in North Catasauqua is a family-owned and operated business now celebrating their 50th anniversary. Dayco's has 24-hour towing, free computerized estimates. Their shop has DuPont certified paint refinishers and a lifetime paint warranty policy. Frame and suspension repairs are done on all model cars, and now Dayco's provides computerized alignments at their new Wheel Alignment Center, 1418 Howardtown Road in North Catasauqua.
Oh, good cut.
Oh, I guess.
Great cut. 2 in a row. Hit the second man.
Ryan Hoffman with a bucket. Whitehall up by 5. That's the biggest lead in a long time.
Well, you talk about coaching. That back cut obviously came from the bench at the end of the quarter.
13-6, or 7 was the largest lead. And that is now has now risen to a 5-point lead.
Northampton 6-4 edge in turnovers. You don't want that. 22-20 edge in boards. You do want that. Neff leads with 5. For the Zephyrs, Greeny has 6 on a steal. Another turnover.
And Green's going to get grabbed, trying to go baseline. Shot won't count. As this foul is going to be on Dobish. That's his 4th.
He sat early, hasn't sat since. We saw Fetter for him.
That is the 4th team foul by Northampton.
By the way, Crispin back in and Johnson takes a seat. Start the 4th.
Johnson came in and got a big rebound right away, and that led to a Whitehall bucket and kept them in the lead. Neff's coming back. Stolen away. Good defensive play by Sugra. Zach wants to go, and he's going to get fouled by Hoffman. On the floor, it'll be a non-shooting foul. You get a look.
I'm looking at Neff, Gary. Has to get him involved. He has to be a scoring man.
Or maybe a triple. That's part of Northampton's game point, I guess. Dobish
from Dobish. Whoa, what a great feed.
(30-27). Northampton won't go away. Caesar. Oh, he always hits a huge one.
Always does it.
44th of the year. Matches the largest lead of the night. Can they match it? No. Crispin with a rebound. Green through the pack. Foul's going to be on Sugra, his 2nd.
You know, that was one of their big coaching moves of the preseason, Gary, when they took Caesar off the point and made him a 2. Really become their shooting guard.
22nd timeout by Whitehall. D.E. Cressman Insurance Agency with us tonight, 2130 Walbert Avenue in Allentown. They have been serving the Lehigh Valley for over 45 years. From business and life insurance to car and property, D.E. Cressman has the policy that will work for you. You're more than a customer when you decide to use their services. You become a member of a growing family. D.E. Cressman Insurance Agency. Call 610-433-1568.
Zephyr somehow have stretched their lead to 6 as we go under the 6-minute mark. Off the timeout, we see the last. Watch his pass. There's the baseline. Boy, he threads that through several people.
Good credit on the pass to Dobish. Good court sense and awareness by Knobloch to come down the paint. But Whitehall has a 6-point lead. And Whitehall being Whitehall, that looms a little larger than it normally would against the normal basketball team. Caesar, no. Rebound,
good
Hoffman.
Board.
Whoa!
Great board from the opposite side.
That's a huge play.
Missed the 3, which you get him to take, thinking they're going to need some more clock, and then he follows it up.
Largest lead of the basketball game. That jumper won't fall for Serfon. Neff shakes it loose. Back to Knobloch. In the corner, Dobish. Greeny really hustled over there to keep that shot from going up. And the shot by Serfos, no. Still loose. And we're going to get a foul. Going to be against Whitehall, and it's going to be on Chrisman.
Well, Brent Serfos guy really struggling. And he knows it, and that's the worst thing that happened, to feel it now. Don't stop now, son. You want to keep nailing that 3.
5 team fouls apiece. Knobloch tried to play it off Hoffman's leg. Caesar, no. Knobloch. Dobish. Neff, 17 feet away, air ball. Neff still looking for his first field goal. Whitehall must see this offense in their sleep. Oh, Green had it blocked by Neff, but he also must have gotten a little body his second.
Pass up a lot of opportunities that time. Green simply takes it to the hole.
Yeah,
and there's
a lot
the
of body. Fetter's coming back, but Greeny will get 2. He'll come in after the first shot. The winner of this one plays the winner of Liberty Parkland. I'm sure that's a pretty good basketball game, too, being played at Central Catholic.
Yeah, we had the opportunity to talk to Richie Fassinger before he left here tonight.
Jimmy Green with 2 big foul shots, and Whitehall starting to pull away, 37-27. Fetter, no. Rebound, Chrisman.
Boy, it has been one and done. And they are not hitting that one at all.
Everybody on the Zephyr team handles the ball well.
Yeah, that's part, Gary. You know, Northampton scored, what, 39 against them last time. And they're still came out, and they're still under 30 this time.
Everybody on the Whitehall bench thought that shot was going in. They were ready to explode. And then the explosion was in pain as it did not fall. Foul on Sugar is third. Caesar at the line. Joel looking for double figures right here. Those stitches are in the hair, by the way. That's what happens when you hit the ceiling.
One shot.
I didn't think there was a ceiling low enough for him to hit.
Those are floor pipes.
He gives us more copy. More things to talk about. Whitehall by 12. It's getting away from the kids. They have 2 points in this quarter. Those were by Knobloch on that great feed. Dick, they're 1 for 7 from the field.
Yeah, and it's, you know, you can tell they're pressing there. Even the good shooters, you know, are feeling on the pressure. Whitehall simply screening down now. A little delay tactic.
Great pass. Crispin layup from Ryan Hoffman.
How about Huffman?
Got his back to the basket, caught the ball, dropped it to Crispin. Outside shot, no. And we're going to get a foul. Foul's on Sugar. And I don't know if we have another look at it. Hoffman took a shot here. Boom, right there. Little knockdown punch. 11-0 run by Whitehall. The real knockout punch has been thrown by the Zephyrs.
Yeah, fourth quarter. That was it. I mean, boy, you put a game plan into effect, and you work it out for the fourth quarter, and there it is. It's Northampton one and done. They're missing the perimeter, and Whitehall converting from the foul line and going down and converting back stuff.
Checking to make sure Ryan's all right. Asked him which team he plays for. He's okay. 65% free throw shooter. Whitehall tonight, 10 out of 11. Also kind of typical of Whitehall basketball. You get a look at Jerry Radoka. Second one, no. Neff for the rebound. His 7th of the game. There goes Knobloch. Nice move. The only guy to have scored in the fourth period has a couple buckets.
You get their timeout in time.
Northampton has a whole bunch of timeouts left.
They're screaming for a trap there. They created 2-on-1.
Foul is on Neff. His 3rd, team's 9th.
And again, always point this out in a game like this. Time to see those subs, maybe, Gary. You don't want anybody injured when you get this far.
People are starting to head for the Parkland High School parking lot. We are glad you stayed up late with us, following our wrestling coverage tonight, to watch high school basketball. Inside, up and in. Basket by Sugar.
Been successful twice on that play.
He's got a dozen. Foul on Shaw is his 3rd.
3 baskets in the fourth quarter, all in the low paint area.
And it looks like Mike Schneider is going to concede this one.
He's going to send the troops now.
Sugar makes the foul shot. And we're going to get a Whitehall timeout. Good credit deserves good rates at Brown Daub Dodge and Bath. They'll get you great rates on your new car or truck. Rebates as high as $2,000. Financing as low as 0.9%. If you have good credit, you deserve good service. Call Gary at Brown Daub Dodge at 610-837-8619 for your clean deal. Come to Brown Daub Dodge, where reputation is everything.
I got 3 of the subs, Gary. While we're waiting, number 20, Mike Zettelmoyer. Number 33, Chris D'Amelio. And 35, Jamer Barnhart. We also see 41, Nick Huber. Nick's a big guy, 6'5". And let's get the last one, 24, Anthony Loffick.
Northampton with seven second half points. 7 second half points. You won't win that way. It has been an offensive struggle for the kids in the second half. And Whitehall just willing to sit on this one. Caesar gets it to Hoffman, gets it to Green. Zettelmoyer there, Huber there. 24, Loffick. 35, Barnhart, as Dick mentioned, and 33, D'Amelio. Mike Schneider's final 1 minute of high school basketball coaching. Perhaps. Mike may miss this game. He has certainly been a credit to Northampton in his 3 years as the head boys basketball coach. Certainly spent a few as the head girls basketball coach.
I gave a lot to Northampton Borough. They're doing a stellar job as an AD. 30.3 left, Gary.
And it looks like nobody's going to be too anxious to hack anybody. And Whitehall certainly not anxious to shoot the ball. Here we get a foul. Foul's going to be on Zettelmoyer.
Personal foul, number 20, Zettelmoyer.
Remember, Wednesday night we'll have basketball coverage for you. Whitehall will take on the winner of Liberty Parkland tonight. Deriff will take on the winner of Pottsville Pocono Mountain.
Northampton second last in the MVC in threes, Gary, with 45. And I tell you, it really showed tonight. They had some great looks at the basket. Paulie gave you the numbers. They won the boards. Turnovers pretty darn even. So it was simply the shooting. Now, with a match, remember, you're shooting with a hand in your face most of the time.
Shaw finally makes a foul shot. He's 1 out of 3. And the ball is drilled by Zettelmoyer. That's his second triple of the season. And we get a foul. Run down the scoring for you for Northampton. Dobish 2, Surfos 4. Zettelmoyer with 3, Sugar 13, Knobloch 11, and Barnhart with 2. For Whitehall, Caesar 11, although he's at the line. 3 for Green, 7 for Hoffman with 6 rebounds. Shaw with 14 points, and Chrisman with 8.
And let's give him credit because he's in there. Jared Pinson, I don't know if you got him in or not, Gary. 53 in for the Zephyrs.
Caesar looks like he will end with 12. As that one's blocked by Pinson. Caesar wants 14. He won't get it. 44 for Whitehall and 35 for Northampton. Dick, the kids hung around till the 4th period and then they struggled.
Yeah, a combination of things. Whitehall with a great idea in the 4th quarter. Nothing but the good stuff. And Northampton simply couldn't find the range. I mean, they were getting all kind of looks, but it was one and done because Whitehall started taking over on the boards. You saw their guards come through it with a great defensive effort, especially on the boards. But everybody contributed, Gary. You might not like the style, but the results are the same.
All right, there you have it as the first quarterfinal round is over with. And Deriff a winner tonight and Whitehall a winner tonight. The 35 Northampton points on 12 field goals, 2 triples, 9 for 11 from the foul line as they finish the season 13-13. And our thanks to Mike Schneider for all of his assistance in his 3 years He has always been a pleasure to deal with. He is a class act beyond question. And Michael, we wish you well. And I know you're going to kind of miss this game a little bit, but it's the right decision for you, then so be it. For Whitehall, the Zephyrs, they're 44 points on 15 field goals, 12 for 17 from the foul line. They had 2 threes in the ball game. Leading scorers Shaw with 14, Caesar with 12 on the Northampton side, Sugar with 13, Knobloch with 11. Whitehall goes to 22-4. They have won 18 in a row. They'll be back in action on Wednesday night. Final score, Whitehall 44, Northampton 35. My thanks to Paul Plattenberg, to Dick Tracy, to the crew, John Gahan, our director, and for all of you for staying up late with us tonight. I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.